Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Bulls Club. My name is Soham. If you're new to this channel, make sure you smash up the like button and hit the subscribe button. This is your daily BTC news and the crypto market wrap up. So, guys, to say the least, this week has not started off well, right? Why do I say so? Bitcoin dumped below $40,000, made a low of around 39,600, and then we are seeing currently a slight recovery. Okay, so let's take a quick look on what I am actually talking about. So at this point of time, let's start off with the market cap first. The market cap comes in at about a $2 trillion mark. Sometime back, it had dropped below the $2 trillion mark. Currently, it's about 2.05 trillion, down about 0.5% in the last 24 hours. If I have to talk about Bitcoin, is coming at around the 41,750. Let me do a refresh, guys. Okay, let me do a refresh and let me get the recent pricing, right? So yeah, Bitcoin is coming in at around the $41,900 mark currently, up about 2.5% in the last 1 hour. That is good. Down about 0.7%. For the week, it is down more than 11%, guys. Ethereum is coming in at around the $3,000 mark. It had also dropped to considerable lows, and it's up about 2.3%. If I have to take a quick look on some of the top gainers of the day, right, there won't be much, but let's take a quick look. Nair protocol, guys, right? I mentioned about Nair protocol. Nair protocol continues its rise. It's up about 9.3% in the last 24 hours, and Seeth is up about 6%. Cosmos is again starting its journey after the pullback, up about 4%, and Osmosis is also up about 4%, followed by Oasis Network about 3.7%. If I have to talk about the top losers of the day, then we have Olympus coming in at about 20% down in the last 24 hours, guys. Okay, and curved out token down about 9.3%, Earn Finance down about 7.8%, Airweave down about 7.5%, followed by Harmony, which is down more than 7% as well. So guys, what is going on with Bitcoin? Let's take a quick look on that. Let's take a quick look on the charts first, shall we? And this is the Bitcoin 4 hourly time frame. I have the Fibonacci levels drawn. This would actually help us to understand the key levels of support and resistances. And also, guys, I am tracking this week very closely. Okay, somewhere in this week I will share my exit strategy with you guys as well. What we can see at this point of time is the level of $42,100 has been acting as a very strong resistance. Okay, as you can see right here, there are about 9 or 10 candles which have been testing the 42,100. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Oh, it's been around 18 candles that have tested this resistance. This is becoming a huge resistance, guys. Okay, once we were able to break above it on the 9th of January, but we immediately fell below the critical level of 42,100. Apart from the Fibonacci levels, it is also important to take a quick look on the VPVR. The VPVR actually tells us where the maximum volume is, and as you can see, the volume resistance is also coming in at about the same range, right? If you can see this, this is coming in at about $42,100 mark, guys. Okay, $42,100 mark it comes to, and yes, this is why it's a double resistance, right? The volume resistance as well as the Fibonacci resistance. That is why Bitcoin is seeing this kind of pullback. Again, it is important to note that we had this wick, the last 4 hourly candle, the wick went as low as 39,663. Okay, this is on the Bitcoin index. It could be a bit different in some of the other exchanges, but we got a sharp buy in. Okay, this is on the 4 hourly time frame or the shorter time frame. But what is the macro picture looking like? Okay, let's take a quick look and let's jump onto the weekly time frame. This is the first day of the week that we are on currently, and to be honest, let me get rid of the VPVR here and the Fibonacci. Here what we can see, guys, is, you know, we got a long wick. Okay, we got a long wick, uh, down from 39,600, currently up at about 41,700. It made a high of about 42,200 again, right? So this tells us that there's a lot of buying pressure that is coming into these regions. Okay, but my only concern at this point of time is we have actually made a lower low, guys. Okay, this level was at about 39,585. This is at about, okay, this hasn't made a lower low. This is at about 39,600. So guys, I know four of you are watching. Can you please smash up the like button? Can you do that for me? If you enjoy this analysis, this will actually tell YouTube that the content that we are preparing, the lives that we are doing, this actually, this actually helps you, and YouTube understands, the algorithm will understand that. This will help us to reach more people. If you can, please smash up the like button right away. Okay, thank you so much. Couple of people have done it. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Okay, so at this point of time, Bitcoin is coming at about 41,739, which I've already discussed. The wick is also, it actually, resembles a pretty good buying levels, right? What important is for us is to look at the EMA ribbon. Remember, I discussed yesterday that as far as I'm concerned, I'm looking at the EMA ribbon to be very, very precise. And if we, guys, okay, if we go up and treat this EMA ribbon as a resistance, the bottom of the EMA ribbon, the bottom ribbon in the EMA is coming in at around the $43,757 at this point of time. If we go up and if we close this week below the EMA ribbon, this means we are treating the EMA as a resistance on the weekly time frame, and that would indicate, for me at least, a bear market on the weekly time frame as well. Okay, guys, so that is why I am tracking this week very, very, very closely. Okay, and I expected is this kind of a wick down in this week, not in the initial day, but wait till Wednesday, Thursday, guys. Okay, wait till Wednesday, Thursday, and let us see how this week plays out for Bitcoin and for some of the other charts. Now, the coins rather. Now, what is important for us to understand is another indicator which we have been following closely. What is that? That is the NVT, and I don't have such great news for you over there. Okay. Look at this, guys. The NVT has turned into white. This means the momentum in the market has gone down. Okay, the momentum is down, and whenever we had turned from red to white in the past, we have seen a 50% downfall in the Bitcoin price on an average, right? Let us take a quick look on here. We turned from, this was the one where we turned from red to white. We went from all the way up about $60,000 to the lows of about, this was a low of about 29,600. If we again look left on the chart, here you can see it as well. Here you can see it. We turned from red to white, and Bitcoin went from the highs of about to $12,000. It came down and tested about the $8,000 as well. Okay, so this is a very, very critical indicator that we are looking at currently. Okay, this is extremely, extremely, extremely crucial. Okay, extremely crucial. And to be honest, if we do not turn back into red, that would indicate that we are in this for a longer duration, guys, right? And also what I would like to tell you is about the RSI. Okay, the RSI is at lows where we were last year at around May. Okay, so let's see the RSI very quickly. Yes, the RSI currently is coming in at about the 41 mark. If you can see this 41.66, and we were at these lows back on the weekly time frame uh, on the 12th of July. Okay, 41.98 was it. So we have made a lower low. This is again not a very bright thing, to be very very honest with you guys. Okay, this is not a very very bright thing, and because we've had been actually making higher highs and higher lows, right? As you can see, we made a high, we made a higher high, uh, we made a low, we made a higher low here, but this time we were not able to hold it, and hence the Bitcoin price is dumping as well. If I have to talk about the stochastic RSI, which helps us to measure the momentum in the market, then the stochastic RSI, let us see what it is telling us. The stochastic RSI is down again. It's actually, the blue has bottomed out, to be honest guys. It's at 1.34, the red is at 5.71, right? We can expect either sideways movement or upwards for the stochastic RSI, but mind you, even if you move sideways at these levels, the prices will come down, guys. Okay, this is something very very important to understand as well. uh, One more thing that I would like to show you right away is the moving average ribbon. This is the EMA ribbon, the exponential moving average. Let's take a look at the simple moving averages. Okay, guys, we have closed this past week treating the 50 week as our resistance, and that is not good at all. Okay, that's not good at all. We need to bounce above that as soon as possible, because we're actually holding the 50 week multiple number of times. Here also you can see we did not close our body complete candle below the 50 week. Okay, this is extremely crucial, and this is the first time we have closed a body of a candle below the 50 weeks since, guys, okay, since the COVID crash, as you can see right here. Okay, so yes, things are not looking too bright for me, and I am still hopeful about Bitcoin in the longer picture. But yes, if I were to talk about good support regions, then before the support, what I would like to tell you guys is, if you look and convert this into a line chart, okay, the patterns will become more and more clear. Here what we can see is, it's becoming more and more clear, is that it's a clear head and shoulders pattern. Okay, and head and shoulders is a bearish pattern, guys. As we all know, this is the neckline, and if I have to measure the target of the head and shoulders, let me draw a line from the head to the neckline, and you will be able to see that very very clearly. This is the neck, this is the length, and if we just drop it to the breaking point right here, the price target is not good at all. Okay, the price target comes to about the $26,000 mark. Okay, this is not looking too great. There's about $26,000 mark. It is coming to 26,767. Now there is something very interesting here as well. This $26,700. Why is this interesting? If we draw the fib retracement, okay, what we can see is we are coming very very close, guys. We are coming very very close to this line, the 23.6, which is actually uh, coming in at around the $23,000 mark, and of course the upper line, which has acted as a support multiple number of times. Okay, if we fall below that, then it would be like game over for Bitcoin, at least for as far as I'm concerned, for the short term, right? We'll be in a longer distribution and accumulation mode, and we will actually be looking to spend at least a year in these regions. Okay. And at this point of time, what we I'll recommend you guys is to look at other alternatives like NFTs. Look at some IDOs if they are, exceedingly well. We have been covering IDOs. We will cover a few NFTs as well going forward, probably starting tomorrow. We'll cover some great NFT projects for you. And yeah, probably we can see that, how, if we can allocate any money towards these tokens. Right at this point of time, things are not looking too bright, to be honest. And yeah, the head and shoulders is playing out, could take Bitcoin to the lows of 29-30 thousand dollars. And yeah, one good thing from the BTC perspective is, if we talk about the daily time frame, the 41,000 is a very very critical level, guys. Okay, 41,000 is a very very critical level. And why do I say so? Look at the volume that it is coming in. This is extremely extremely crucial, guys. If you can see this, this is coming in at around the $41,000. And of course after that, the $47,000 is also acting very very strong resistance, right? So yeah, guys, keep a close eye on this. If I have to talk about the news very quickly, there is some good news. Billionaire investor Bill Miller puts 50% of net worth into Bitcoin. If you guys don't know Bill Miller is a very very large investor. And he first bought Bitcoin, guys. This is interesting to me. He first bought Bitcoin when Bitcoin was about $200 back in 2014. And he, bought at about $500. Every time it reached $500, he bought some Bitcoin. But now he is committing, you know basically 50% of his net worth to about, to Bitcoin, which is actually good, right? And he has a history and a legacy in the investment business, right? So this is some good news coming in. Apart from that, there's not much of news as well that's coming in. Spain is actually, exploring. Spanish lawmakers are actually asking the Spanish parliament to, utilize this downfall in Kazakhstan's hash rate, and whether they can take it up as well. Not much of a news there as well. Okay, so guys, at this point of time, I'm closely tracking the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin is coming in at about 41,685. If we don't close the week above, guys, I know 7 of you are watching. If you can smash up the like button, that would be amazing. At least a couple of more likes, at least. We have started this thing as a new thing. I appreciate if you can smash up the like button, guys. Right, it will tell YouTube that, we are making relevant content for you guys, and this is something that we have been doing regularly. Okay, so for me, guys, Bitcoin, I'm trading this week. I'm not trading, I'm tracking this week very very closely. And my strategy will be shared with you guys very very soon. Okay, so take care, bye bye, stay happy, stay blessed, and trade very very wisely. Bye.